watching KWQC TV, the news leader, making a difference in the Quad Cities. Live from the Quad Cities, with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel, this is Quad Cities Live.
Today on the show, meet our adoptable four-legged friend Mika and help support Canine Kindness. The nonprofit has several fundraisers coming up that we'll learn about.
The Raccoon Motel is opening its space to create community, helping out local artists and small businesses. Details on the special market happening this weekend.
The Eggman will join us too. His pickled egg business is growing in popularity. The latest assortment of flavors he has to offer.
You're watching Quad Cities Live. It is Monday, March 3rd. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I'm Kyle Keel. You heard a familiar voice. This is Jake Eastburn.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Morgan.
Hello, Quad Cities.
Yes, Morgan is taking some time off this week, some well-deserved time off. Yes. And so Jake has stepped in to co-host. His first official day back at the station was last Friday. Obviously, Jake, our viewers know that you took a year off. Well, you weren't really having a time off, but you were deployed over in Kuwait.
Yes, I was deployed for a year in Kuwait doing support operations for U.S. CENTCOM for the Army there, supporting soldiers in various countries there. A lot of good work, a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
These are photos from my promotion in September.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Thank you so much. I loved it. It was so hot, you guys.
Oh, I
Kuwait,
bet.
like 120 degrees
Pure
in the
desert.
summer, pure desert. So many cool highlights, though, and I would say the top one had to be the people that I was deployed with, the people that I got to meet. Went with a unit out of Chicago, and they had soldiers there from all over the state of Illinois. So I met some really great friends, and made some really great memories. So we'll share more of those in the weeks to come as it fits. So
yeah, we'll definitely sit down with Morgan when she's back next week and learn more about your time off. But you know, on behalf of everyone at TV6, everyone's been coming up to you. We're really happy that you're back, and we're looking forward to having you here on QCO.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
All right, well, let's get right into it and welcome our first guest for the day. So we're highlighting the 9th annual Leprechaun Leap Wine and Beer Walk happening this Saturday in DeWitt.
Denise Olson and Tracy Neeson are part of the makers of DeWitt, here with the scoop on Saturday's event. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Yes, of course. All right, so let's talk about the events. The shenanigans, you're saying, start at noon at the American Legion.
Correct. Yep, noon at the American Legion. That's where you can get your tickets. You can get wristbands. You get the maps that tell you everywhere that you will be able to make your leaps to in the town of DeWitt.
All right, so how about tickets? Where can we get them?
So the tickets are available at Emma Ray's, Journey Fitness, and MJ's Bar. They're also available online. Or the day of, you can get your tickets also.
I was gonna say we can get that on March 8th, so keep that in mind if you can't get out to any of those businesses beforehand.
The baskets are packed with goodies, and you have a lot of them to offer.
Yes, and these are all businesses in the community that possibly could be a stop with us. We have a great group of donations.
So obviously this sounds like a lot of fun, but it's also about supporting the local businesses in DeWitt. So how many businesses do you have on the Leprechaun Leap?
So this year we have 17 stops.
All right.
We got a couple new ones that we're really looking forward to. We got a new brewery in DeWitt called the Twisted Paddle. So we're really excited to have them on the stop. We have a new gym called The Movement that's going to be there, and we also have a new clothing consignment store called the Calico Consignment and Resale Shop.
So if you haven't been able to check any of these out, this is the perfect opportunity to do so.
Yes.
All right, so we were talking about these elaborate gift baskets here. So the idea is that each leaper has to have their own punch card, and you have to go to all 17 spots or stops to be entered into the drawing, correct?
Correct. Each participant gets a golden ticket, and they just take it to each of the 17 stops. They punch the spot. At the end, you take it back to the American Legion and turn it in to try and win some prizes.
Yep.
And there's all kinds of aspects, live music included.
Yes. So we want everybody to stay in town that's participating.
Sure.
So we really push for some of our bars and local shops to have live music. We have DJ karaoke's. Just a lot of fun things we want everybody to see our town and really see what we have to offer in DeWitt.
So the Leapers have a few hours, 2 to 6 p.m. to
Yep.
do the leap, but the fun does not stop there. That's when you encourage everyone, grab a bite to eat in DeWitt, take in the
Yes.
live music,
Right.
the DJ, the karaoke. So this all sounds like a lot of fun. So, you know, we mentioned that you're with the Marketers of DeWitt, a very interesting concept you have in town. What all do you do as, what do you call yourselves, the mod?
Mod.
Yes, Mod. Yeah, for short, it's Mod.
So there was a need for our retailers to get out a little bit more than we were getting exposure for. So we formed this group probably, I'd say 10 or 11 years ago. And we've just grown ever since, and we've added different events. But this Leprechaun Leap is one that we've had for quite a while.
Yeah.
And,
9 years, right? This is
Yep,
the ninth
ninth
time?
This is
year.
our ninth
Yeah.
year, yep. So all the proceeds we make off these events go to advertising DeWitt. So
Okay.
we really appreciate everybody supporting us
Yeah.
and coming out and joining us. Right now, what we currently do for advertising is we have 3 DeWitt billboards
Okay.
that the Marketers of DeWitt pays for from these types of events.
Sure.
So.
Okay, and it's important to note that this is a 21 and older event, correct?
Yes, yes. You have to be 21 because every stop you go to, you're going to have samples and you're
Sure.
going to have snacks. And yeah, it's important that you be 21.
All right, so let's talk about some of these gift baskets a little more. So we've got this one right here. Which business donated this one?
This would be Emma Ray's Antiques and Uniques in
Okay.
DeWitt. This basket is made up of several different vendors out of our shop.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
And so we got some other items over here that we can potentially win as well.
Right. This one is from the Calico and Journey Fitness. They're all in one building. So there's a blanket, wine, Lucky
Some good
Charms,
stuff.
marshmallows.
All the good stuff that
Yep,
add up to a
exactly.
really
There's
good
a
time, right?
massage in there.
Yes, there's
some
massage
good
coupons.
things. There's some good
sparkly
things.
jewelry as
And
well.
Oh, boy, jewelry.
We do have a special gift here from Necker's Jewelers
Okay.
in DeWitt and Davenport. So they have donated that beauty to us.
Look at that bling. So
You
that's
can
part of the
win
raffle
that.
prizes as well?
It is,
All
yes.
right, awesome. We're going to get a close-up shot of that. And
Yep.
then, yeah, this is all, again, all supporting DeWitt. So, you know, 2 to 6 is the leap, but the fun just does not stop at 6. You want it to continue all night
Yep.
long.
We'd like everybody to stay and support our
Yep.
town, grab a bite, and have some fun.
Yeah, most definitely. And again, if you can't get the tickets ahead of time, you can get it the day of as well. So the 9th annual Leprechaun Leap Wine and Beer Walk is happening this Saturday, March 8th from 2 to 6 p.m. Of course, enjoy the sips, the festive vibes, and of course, it's all about supporting the local businesses in DeWitt. We mentioned the tickets. They're $17 and can be purchased at Emma Ray's Antiques, MJ's Tap, and Journey Fitness 24/7 through March 8th, even the day of. For more information, you can find the event's Facebook page. Denise, Tracy, thank you both so much for joining us today. This was
Thanks
great.
for
Thank you.
having us.
Of course. All right, well, coming up on Quad Cities Live, adoptable four-legged friends in the studio today. We'll meet Mika and talk about a special martini event this weekend benefiting Canine Kindness. All right, here we go. It is Monday, which means it's time to meet an adoptable four-legged friend. And here to introduce us to a special dog is Danny Crum with Canine Kindness Pet Rescue in Bettendorf. Danny, welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show. And thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us today.
Yes, you have a very special canine with us today. Let's meet Mika.
This is Mika.
Yeah, cute little Mika.
She's an 8-year-old rot mix. Oh, I know we're
She wants a
talking about
treat,
you. Oh,
yeah.
yes.
She wants
She's
a
very
treat, huh?
food motivated.
Aren't we all?
We're on a bit of a weight loss journey with Mika right
Yeah.
now. So she came in about 105 pounds and now she's about
Oh,
85. She's still got like 20 pounds to go to be at a good healthy weight
Sure.
for her. It's just so much weight on her joints. So she does now have arthritis in all four.
Poor baby. She's still in very good spirits, though.
Oh my goodness, does
very
she
happy.
She loves to get out. She loves to go around and go for walks. Not super far, but
Okay.
she's all about the adventure.
Yeah, so she does, you know, she's an older, overweight animal, and so she does have a little bit of arthritis going, but she's a very happy, and you're telling me that she's she very much loves people.
Yes, she loves people. She loves all animals. She hasn't met anyone she doesn't like. She's fabulous with cats and other dogs,
Oh, okay.
both big
Good
and
to know.
small. She welcomes them all. And she recently passed beginner's obedience training as well, so she's very well-rounded.
And I mean, she is ready to go because she is all updated on her vaccines.
Yep, and she's
good to go.
spayed and up to date on everything else. And then we're also taking her to Anne at Another Way veterinary clinic, and she gets chiropractic care and stuff done there as well. So we're trying to make sure she's in her tip-top shape for when she's ready for her forever home.
Working on the wellness. And you know, it's important to point out rather that right now she's part of the foster program that you have at Canine Kindness. So talk about the importance of these foster programs. I mean, any animal shelter that we have really has been honing in on, you know, if you can't really adopt right now, maybe it's time to foster.
So fostering is amazing because you don't need to have like a fenced-in yard for it. You're a temporary spot for their forever.
Yeah.
And it helps save dogs like Mika, who she was on the euthanasia list at a shelter, and we picked her up and brought her in just simply because she was overweight, and there's nothing else wrong with her. She's a fabulous dog.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people, like shelters, don't have room for that. And they take a lot longer to get adopted. So by fostering other dogs, you open up spaces in kennels so they don't have to euthanize.
And I mean, these days, these spaces are really filling up quickly. I mean, you're pretty much full there at Canine Kindness.
Yeah,
right?
we are. We're begging for more fosters. We take a lot of like local surrenders, and then we also help out Scott County and everything else too with like more medical dogs that they just don't have the space for, and we love to help them. We just need more people to be able to do that.
Okay, and Canine Kindness obviously is a nonprofit rescue, so you're always looking for donations, you're always looking to raise money for the important work that you do in the community. So you do have a fun event coming up. It's Mutts and Martinis this Sunday, right?
Yes, it is at Bar 84 in Rapid City, Illinois, from 12 to 3, and a portion of the proceeds will go back to Canine Kindness and be able to sponsor dogs like Mika, who otherwise would not have any access to veterinary care.
Oh, so a very important fundraising event like this. So where does other donations go as far as any monetary donations? It goes to your mission, right?
Yes, so even if you have like food you want to donate, anything like that, it goes directly to our fosters. We don't have a physical shelter. We are 100% foster based, so it goes to the dogs in people's homes that, like Mika, who need food. I mean, not a lot of food, but and all the toys, all the beds. She was actually, someone donated 2 orthopedic beds for her, so she's comfortable when she lays down.
Yeah, and of course, you know, these animals might have different needs as well. So anything that, I mean, it comes out of pocket with you guys to really meet these dogs' needs.
We love any type of donation, but we desperately need help with like medical care. Vet costs are just crazy.
It is, yeah. I mean, you just walk in the door, and it's very expensive. And you know, we want the best care for our dogs.
Yes, we do.
Animals, that's for sure. So, another fundraising event you have coming up here a little bit later, a couple months from now, right? Is the garage sale?
Yes. So that's on May 17th.
Okay.
We don't have all the information out there yet, but if you do have stuff you would like to donate to the garage sale, please reach out to Canine Kindness and we'll take anything. All of the proceeds from the garage sale go directly to Canine Kindness. Oh, I know, you're getting antsy. All the proceeds go directly to Canine Kindness, and it's just a great fundraiser. And spring cleaning, get the stuff you don't want in your house,
let's start
get it out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little early, but if you're ready to get rid of some things for the spring, send it our way. We'll sell it for you.
All for a good cause. And then coming up in July, we're thinking the warm months here. You've got the golf outing at Glens Creek.
Yes. Yep. In Long Grove, Iowa. We don't have all the information out for that as well, but keep posted. We will have it on our Facebook page and our website. So if you look on there, we always have all the events we're going to or hosting. And then we also have where you can put in applications for dogs on our website, as well as foster applications if you want to temporarily take in a dog. Even if you only do it once, you helped one dog.
Sure, most definitely. And you pretty much took all my talking points for your website. I mean, you sold it right there. So if you've fallen in love with Mika or want to check out any of the other dogs that are up for adoption at Canine Kindness, you can visit their website on the screen right now, caninekindnessrescue.org. And as Danny mentioned, you can also keep up with the Facebook page for all of those fundraisers, because again, every dollar raised goes to many aspects of what Canine Kindness does. So Danny, we thank you for coming in today, and it was very nice to meet you, Mika, and enjoy your treats and continue doing great on your wellness. You're doing great.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Next on QCL, our monthly check-in with the Rock Island Public Library, how the library is helping gardeners prepare for spring, coming up next.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
The days are getting longer, and that means spring is right around the corner. The Rock Island Library offers lots of ways to help you grow this spring, from a spring vegetable gardening series and free seed library to free resources that support almost any kind of personal growth. Lisa Lockhart is here to talk spring at the Rock Island Public Library. Lisa, welcome back.
Well, thanks for having us on again.
Yes, of course. Obviously, we were talking before the commercial break there that it's meteorological spring, so we are definitely celebrating. But you got a lot going on here. First, you're partnering with the Illinois Extension for a series coming up.
Yeah, we have the Spring Vegetable Gardening Series.
Okay.
We've got two segments in March and two in April, and each one is a different topic. So it's a really great start to get you, maybe you're new to vegetable gardening, maybe you just want some new tips. Either way, it's a great way to kind of kick off that spring gardening season.
Yes, and I think we all can agree that we would love to have fresh vegetables at the palm of our hands, so this would be a good time. So again, we have many different dates that we're going to post on our website for that series that is partnering with Illinois Extension. And you also have books at the library for the beginning gardener, like this one we're seeing right here. It gives you step-by-step on how to get that garden started.
Yeah, and everything from cool season vegetables, warm season vegetables, how to pick the right seeds and right plants for our area. Really kind of get you started and get you set up for success.
And you're really helping us get started and get set up with success because you've got your seed program at the library. We want to point out that this Rock Island Public Library seed program, it started in Rock Island and it's kind of been duplicated at other libraries, which is just fantastic. But the 2025 seed library opens coming up on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I mean, green for St. Patrick's,
there you
green
go.
for gardening. We chose well, right? So yeah, that is the new season for that coming up. And for the seed libraries, people who are new to that, it is a collection of seeds that people can come and pick up and start their own gardens. It's free. The largest collection of them are at our downtown library, and then we also have bundled collections at our branches. And
perfect.
Something new this year is we have a larger collection of native seeds that are local to the area. And those come with a lot of benefits. They're already acclimated to our weather and to our territory. And so those are all marked with this little leaf.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's one of the new things we have coming up.
Okay.
And then the second new thing is every seed packet has a QR code on it now.
Oh, okay.
And so that links to growing information about that particular seed.
Okay.
So if it's a new variety to you and you need to do some more information on it, it's simple as scanning this QR code.
Like it'll tell you how much sunlight it needs, how much watering it needs,
where you should plant
TLC.
it, all of that kind of what zone it is, and all the seeds that we buy are zoned for this particular area. But we also have a large manual binder for a seed growing guide at each location. But this is a fast way to get just that information that you want.
Yeah, you got all the information, and we love that. So there's also a seed swap that's coming up at the QC Botanical Center on March 12th, is it?
That's right, and that's the first opportunity to see our collection because we'll be an exhibitor at that event. It is run by the Rock Island Horticultural Club, and anyone is welcome, even if you're not bringing seeds to swap. It's just a great way for gardeners to get together and talk gardening. And we know that people have been itching to get out there.
Yeah, most definitely, especially with these teases of the spring weather that we've been getting. Someone was telling me the other day that their lilies are already starting to pop up, so I guess we can ignore that little bit of snow that we have in the forecast and just kind of transition over to spring and start thinking spring. So
think spring.
Yeah, think spring. So we're talking, literal growth with the gardening season and, plants blooming. But this is also a good time as we transition to spring to talk about our personal growth as well. And you have several different books that kind of focus on the human aspect of it and growing ourselves as we head into spring.
Almost any subject is going to be at your library. So everything from having this best year ever to trying to think positively. And so, in finances and anything you can think of that is something you want to work on as a person, our collection is going to be a great way to start.
Yeah, we got a couple other books there. We've got Pathways to Possibility as well as, what is that? Live Happy. There you go. Live Happy. It was covered up by the barcode there. But one of probably dozens of books that kind of guide you on living a better life and in ways to make yourself better as a person.
Yeah, and and if we don't happen to have it on our shelf, we can get it for you through the Prairie Cat Network. So all the Illinois libraries are interconnected. So just because it's not in ours, it doesn't mean we can't get it. We can pretty much get you anything you want from anywhere.
Kind of connected to all of the libraries in town, so that's great. So obviously you always have many different events going on for people of all ages at the library. I mean, we have you on every month, and there's always seems to be something for each age.
Yeah, so for teens and adults, tomorrow we have a journaling workshop coming up, and you get a little mini journal, and we have washi tape and art supplies and everything you need to kind of start a journaling hobby, which is a good way to work your feelings out on paper. We also have Tuneful Tuesdays tomorrow with the Quad Cities Ukulele Club. And then we have a lot of things coming up on personal growth.
Yeah.
And so, for example, we had a little bit of weather last month, as you probably remember.
Yes, I do.
So we had to reschedule our program with Dave Marquardt, which was from Dubuque to Selma and beyond. And that's his personal story of understanding racism and undergoing personal growth.
Okay.
And that is the March 19th now.
All right, and that will happen at 6 o'clock there at the Rock Island Library, and then you've got another guest coming up as well.
Yeah, Jasmine Bebbers-Gunn, who back in high school at Rock Island High School started a magazine with her friends called Love Girls Magazine.
Really?
Yes, and so this is a tremendous story of how this started small and has grown into great things for her.
That's incredible.
And she's a big advocate for women's voices and girls' voices and the importance of listening to girls and of becoming self-actualized.
Oh, that'll be a great program there. March 25th at 6 p.m. at the Watts Midtown branch. So again, something always going on there at the Rock Island Library. And if you want to find out more about what's going on at the Rock Island Library, perhaps you want to get a library card if you don't have one already, you can do that by visiting the Rock Island Library's website at rockislandlibrary.org. Again, list of events, the services you offer. I mean, we can go on and on about what's at your local library. And Lisa, as always, we thank you for coming on the show to share what's going on at your library.
Thanks again.
Yes, of course. Well, coming up in the second half of QCL, we'll take a look at some fun, eclectic items that you will find at the Second Saturday Flea Market at the Raccoon Motel, along with other events coming up. And we'll introduce you to the Egg Man. We'll learn about his pickled eggs and the special meaning behind starting his small business. But first, from warmth to rain, thunderstorms, wind, and snow, we have a lot of weather on the way over the next 48 hours. Teresa Bryant has what you and your family need to know about a couple First Alert days coming up next in your accurate First Alert forecast.
And now your First Alert forecast with Teresa Bryant.
Well, we started this morning with a little bit of light rain passing through the region. That has now come to an end, and in fact, we're enjoying some sunshine out there. Not going to last too much longer, though, as we see clouds moving back into the weather picture ahead of our next system set to bring some rain, and yes, possibly even some snow chances through the middle of the work week. We'll see waves of heavy rainfall out there, even a few thunderstorms possible, with some flooding concerns and near normal highs, at least through the end of the week. Mostly sunny skies right now in the Quad Cities area, and look at this, we're at 57 degrees. Normally we'd see a high right around 43, 44 degrees. Winds are still pretty brisk, moving out of the south-southeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures right now, look at this, wide range in readings from 48 degrees in Rockford to 61 in Burlington, Mount Pleasant, and also Keokuk. 58 in Iowa City, 51 degrees in Rock Falls and Princeton, with winds that are moving out of the south and southeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. As you can see, there's still plenty of cloud cover off to the west, but mostly clear skies here in the QC. Unfortunately, not going to last long. In fact, we're already starting to see some scattered cloud cover moving into the western portions of our viewing area, and that will continue to increase across the region through this evening ahead of our next system set to bring the first of several waves of rain into the region. The first wave moving through late tonight and continuing into early tomorrow morning. We expect to see another wave of rain showers pushing through the area. And not only that, even hearing the rumble of thunder at times. We're not talking about anything severe, but some of those storms could produce some moderate to heavy rainfall at times as we head through the late morning and into the early afternoon and evening hours. Again, we will see a little bit of a break in the action, then more rain late Tuesday night and into Wednesday before we see a changeover taking place as cold air wraps gaps into that system, and that changeover in the form of light to moderate snowfall. We'll see that occurring early Wednesday morning and continuing at least through the late morning, early afternoon hours before coming to an end. Still some gusty winds up to 40, even 50 miles per hour, and that could cause some visibility issues with some of that snow blowing around. In fact, we've got first alert days in effect for Tuesday through Wednesday for heavy rain, gusty winds, snow, localized flooding, and even some minor wind damage possible. Most of that precipitation adding up to 1 to 3 inches of rainfall in some parts of our viewing area, and some locations could see 1 to 2 inches of snow on the back end of that system. 46 degrees for the overnight. Daytime highs tomorrow 51 degrees under cloudy skies with some heavy rain and even a few thunderstorms possible. And temperatures, well, they're going to stay in the 40s over the next several days. We're looking at another chance for rain and snow on Friday. Temperatures in the 40s on Saturday, near 55 degrees by Sunday, and sunshine through the weekend, and could see a little bit of a warm up ahead as we move into next week.
Wow, we're in for a ride of weather.
We sure are.
Yeah.
March is kind of coming in like a lion. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, kind of. You know, I kept saying last week it's like a lamb, but I guess, you know, overall, yeah, this is kind of lion-like, right?
Yeah, unusual conditions for this time of year, but, you know, we're ready for it.
We are. All right, thanks so much, T. Well, every second Saturday of the month, there's a place for friends and local artists to sell and seek out new, fun, eclectic items.
It's the second Saturday flea market at Raccoon Motel in downtown Davenport. Maggie Pappas joins us now with the market details, and you guys have a really cool concept behind this.
Yeah, totally. So, you know, about a year ago, we were like, hey, we're open at noon on Saturdays. You know, it's a little like slower. Why don't we like bring some cool stuff in? You know, you clean out your house. You know, before you stop at the Canine Kindness garage sale, you come on, bring it, see if you can make some money. But then it kind of grew into, hey, I make cutting boards. Hey, I, you know, have this passion project. I just want to set up a booth and like let people know about it. It's totally free. You just got to let us know you're coming. That way we know it's not too crowded.
Okay. Free not only to attend, but free for vendors.
Yes, for vendors.
Really cool.
Right. So you don't, you know, if it's crazy day downtown, you might get a, you know, massive, you know, traffic, or, you know, worst comes to worst, you make some cool friends in the local art scene, or, you know, just doing cool things around the community.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun and a fun space there in downtown Davenport. So you've brought many different items here, very much a variety of items to choose from. So tell us what you brought today.
Yeah, so for sure. If you've ever been down to the Raccoon Motel, you can totally tell we like to go out and find some cool little fun eclectic items. You find them at estate sales, garage sales, the second Saturday market. So, you know, like we have fun clearance here. We have fun books, comics.
Clarence is quite popular down
there. He is pretty popular.
Tell us why Clarence is so popular.
He's just become like this like pinnacle of the bar downtown.
He's the mascot.
Yes, he's the mascot, and people literally leave like little devotions. He has like a little $5 bill at any given point. Some little like band merch. Bands leave stickers. You know, you never know. Look
he's
at
like
him.
your mascot, kind of secondary. Like,
he's a star.
He's so cool. And so these other items are from some of your vendors, and you've got like a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, and you know, we're always looking to expand. So if you have a new one, you know, hit us up.
Yeah, and it's really that simple. All you have to do is send a DM to your Facebook, and you can get right in there at one of these second Saturdays.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool vinyl records you can get.
Records, yeah. And then that also brings me to, you'll find like bingo. We have a lot of crazy eclectic prizes there too. Monday night at 6 p.m. We have a Not Your Grandma's Bingo, I would say, where you only start getting yelled at if you win 3 times in a row.
Yes, some cheating speculation, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of fun little different games, and
Special guest callers as well. I know Morgan Otier was a bingo caller one time.
Yes.
I'm sure. So we also have more events that are coming up here. So we've got one that's happening tonight. That's the bingo.
Bingo, for sure. Yeah, every Monday night, 6 to 8. And then we got Benz and Brews. You know, they're a good partner of ours. I know they come on the show a lot.
They do, yeah.
They're awesome. Then every Wednesday we have our Running Wild Run Club. All levels welcome. I'm a big walker, but you know, hey, come join.
You got to start somewhere, right?
Right.
You got to start somewhere. So, do we need to sign up for these events?
No. So, well, yes, for Benz and Brews, you know, you go through Sarah's website. Yeah. She's got that down pat. But bingo is totally free. Just come on through. We're open at 4 p.m. on the weekdays, noon on Saturdays. So Yeah.
You guys have a great spot downtown. Talk to us a little bit about the venue itself.
Yeah. So what's been really fun is, you know, you see any kind of act there. So like, you know, this week we have, we'll have yoga one night, and then we're gonna have a country show, 24 hours later, and then, you know, indie bands from Chicago, Colorado, anywhere. You know, we've had a bunch of, wide variety, which is really cool. It showcases the Quad Cities art scene and stuff like that.
Yeah, it definitely shows the diversity, and then that's what makes it special. What do you think keeps people coming back?
Yeah, it is that community. It is really wonderful to see, like, just new faces who also come in and they're like, how have I never been to this place before? And or to see, oh my gosh, I had this book in 3rd grade.
Yeah, we were just commenting on the Garfield here, bringing back the nostalgia.
So even just come down and take a peek at the walls, see what we've thrown up there, or,
And you've got great merch, too.
Great merch. Check out our merch store
good.
online. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Get some old vintage clothing.
Vintage
What's so special
clothing.
about this? And you're like, oh, it's just
I literally was like,
old vintage,
I wore it in.
Yeah.
It's a little too hot up here. We should put it on out there.
Right. It's a little warm, but yeah, we know our weather's all over the place, so you can get just about anything. So again, that event coming up here is this Saturday. It's the second Saturday event coming up, and you've also got some live music happening this weekend as well.
Yeah. So we have Venom, a Chicago-based band. They're really cool. They have a bunch of experimental, but I'd say, go test yourself. Go see if you can go see it and hang. And, we have earplugs and all that good stuff at the bar, too, if you need a...
Okay, so that's Saturday, and then Sunday?
Saturday, and then Sunday, yes, we have shows. We're only opening for shows on Sundays, so do check that out before you try to, come peek at all the walls and all that good stuff. But, yeah.
All right, well, Monday Night Bingo. Weekly 6 to 8, we got guest callers, everything going on there at the Raccoon Motel. And of course, the Raccoon Motel second Saturday flea market happening every second Saturday of the month from 1 to 4 p.m. They're located at 315 East 2nd Street in Davenport. And again, if you want to be a vendor, it's very easy to do. All you have to do is get in contact with the Raccoon Motel, DM them on Facebook. It's free to attend. It's free to set up your own little vendor shop there. And of course, for all things happening at the Raccoon Motel, visit theraccoonmotel.com. Maggie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank y'all. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, have fun this weekend.
Well.
All right, coming up here on Quad Cities Live, the Eggman is back in the QCL kitchen, showing us some of the newer additions to his pickled egg collection, how you can get your hands on them next.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
Well, pickled eggs are a passion for our next guest. What started as a side hustle has really grown big time online. The Eggman's products are available for you.
Yeah, that's right. The Eggman himself, Lucas Jordan, is joining us now here in the QCL kitchen. Lucas, welcome back. I know you were with Paul a few years ago.
Sure,
and
thank you.
You're doing your thing. You're still doing your thing.
Yeah, the egg prices kind of going the way they are. We had to switch a little bit, so we started making garlic. So
you started making garlic. That's one of your newer flavors, and this is the one that we have right here, right? This
yep,
is the
that
garlic?
is the original. That's the buck that's on there. That's our local deer that we feed and have nurtured since he was a baby. I think his mom got hit, so we took care of him. Oh. And a few of the neighbors. So
okay, and this was your son's idea to have the deer, and your son holds a special place in starting this whole business. So give us a little bit of your backstory on why you started this business.
Okay, so I started doing it to pay for his daycare.
Okay.
As you know how daycare is,
it's
very expensive.
There he is, right there.
There's
your boy.
Yep. So the daycare, was expensive. So I thought, well, I can start making pickled eggs, and it's just kind of gone from there, and trying to leave a little legacy behind for him.
All right, so tell us how you have expanded here over the years, because you started off, what was it, in Williamsburg? I know you're in West Liberty, but you're in a store in Williamsburg, and you've kind of expanded a little bit, right?
Yep, I've been in quite a few stores. I've gotten out of some stores just because of the driving and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Because I have a full-time job too, so it's kind of hard to drive all over state of Iowa. But I'm willing to go anywhere, for wholesale or whatever, but the online is kind of where things are heading.
Sure.
So sales are good online, so I'm just going to keep doing that while I'm rolling.
And you started off with how many flavors?
I started off with 5.
With 5, and now
right.
what are you?
I have 8.
Okay.
You have 8, and we've got them all right here. So you have non-spicy and really, really spicy flavors. So you got kind of something for everyone. We've got the intensity there on some of the jars here. So what is your most popular flavor right now, would you think?
I'd say the Insanity 2.0.
Is it really?
Yep, it's got the abstract in it.
Oh gosh.
So
that's your hottest one?
Yeah, Craving Capsaicin. He's a big
He's got
one.
the influence.
Yeah,
he's got the influence. And then you were saying that this is your newest one, right?
Yeah, the Vampire Killers. Okay. This is the new garlic we came out with. We actually just rolled out with it on Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
So the orders have been flying in for that. So we have 5 more flavors coming. So
do you?
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
So
okay.
8 turns to 13 very soon.
Will that be sometime this year? Or?
I'm gonna think by June we're gonna do it.
By June.
We're gonna just slam it with it. So just get them out there, and people want it. So got to give the customers what they want, you know.
And the pickled process is very unique. Why did you choose that?
Because I wanted something that I would like. I really wanted something that I could enjoy and my friends could enjoy and my family. So I liked them and went with it.
Mm-hmm. Put your passion into it.
Yeah, and they store well for quite a long time.
Yep, over a year. I mean, I've got some in my fridge at home that have been there 6 months, and I still eat out of them all the time. They're fine. They're all shelf stabled. The garlic's shelf stabled as well. So, they hold. And anytime you want a snack, they're good protein. So,
yeah, there you go. And then the whole process, it starts in a kitchen in Illinois, correct? Virginia, Illinois.
Virginia, Illinois.
Okay.
Kathy's Kitchen. I just call her and tell her what I need, and within a couple weeks, I've got product, and then I sell it.
Yeah, you got a picture of you and Kathy on the website. So how did you get in connection with Kathy?
So my neighbor, when I lived in Conesville, Iowa, he was doing some peppers down there with her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I said, well, where's that at? And then I went and met her, and then here we are.
And you got the swag as well. You got T-shirts, stickers available.
Oh yeah, that's on the website at www.eggmanpickledeggs.com and/or Etsy. We are available there. So we've got shirts, hats, koozies. If there's anything that you want, we can do it.
Oh, there you
Soon
go.
to have 13 flavors.
Right.
13 flavors.
Wow.
So what is your hope for the future of this business? Because again, it all started with your son.
Right. So I just want my son to realize what a business is and what it stands for. And if he wants to do it, great. If he doesn't, I'll keep rolling with it. But just some structure. You got to show some kids the structure. So a lot of this basically, it's just a lot of it's just structure.
So what does he think of all this?
I think that's overwhelming for him.
Is it?
Yeah. When I need to do something to help, he's oh yeah, I can't, Dad. I'll do this. I'm like, okay. When you get older, you ain't gonna have no choice.
So start learning now.
Right?
Start learning now. This is yours one day. Well, if you would like to learn more about all the different types of pickled eggs the Eggman has to offer, you can head to the website, eggmanpickledeggs.com. That's also where you can place your orders online. And of course, you can learn much more. Take a look at the gallery, frequently asked questions and more at the website there on your screen. Thanks so much again for visiting us today and sharing your business.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
Continue coming back as you grow.
Yeah.
We'll have to try those flavors the next time.
Yes.
Well, these are all yours, so here we go.
Oh, well, should we try one right now? Which one do you want to try? I'll open up the garlic. I've never tried a pickled egg, so
on there tight.
yeah, let's try this garlic pickled egg. Oh,
I was gonna open some, but I normally wash the dishes when I'm here, and I noticed that there are no clean set dishes. So
what are you trying to
behind the
say?
scenes,
Oh,
so anyway.
All right, so I'm gonna try this
live TV for you.
Yeah, this is the pickled garlic. Okay.
And I have to read the T's, so I'll leave that to you. How's it taste?
It tastes very good. It tastes like a pickle and garlic. Yeah. Yep. Do you want to try one?
Sure.
Gotta pull your leg for that one, Jake.
They are really good.
They're very good. Not spicy at all, at least this one. But if spicy's your thing, I don't think I want to try it. I've done spicy on the show before, and that was a mistake. So I learned my lesson there. But yeah, head to the website, check out all the flavors, and get your hand on these
Those are
pickled
very
eggs.
good.
They're very good.
Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you so much
for having me.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next here on Quad Cities Live, our wins of the weekend from some special family fun time, and then a last get-together as well, plus a look ahead at what we have planned for you on tomorrow's show.
Well, it is Monday, which means it's time for our wins of the weekend. So, Jake, this is something new that we started, Morgan and I, where we talk about, we do the wins of the week on Friday. Now, we decided, you know what, we'll do it Friday and we'll do it Monday as well.
Why not?
Lots of things happen on the weekend. So, what's your weekend win?
Well, so ironically, even though I just got back from my deployment, I already had a National Guard drill weekend just this weekend.
Man, there's no rest for you, is there?
So it had been about a month since I'd seen some of my friends that I deployed with. So this was this is the last time that I was drilling or going to drill with them in Chicago. So now I'm going to go back to my organic unit.
Sure.
Another place in the state. But so this was our last time. So we went out Saturday evening for dinner and just had a good time reminiscing about the deployment, kind of what our takeaways, and enjoyed that time together for sure. Well, how about you?
Yeah, mine. So on Saturday we just decided, you know, it was a little colder that day. We were stuck in the house. So you know what? We're like, let's do something fun with the kids. So we went to the fun station in Eldridge, and the kids had a blast. I didn't intend on being as active as I was, but the kids wanted to go down the slide. This is them after we went down the first time. The first time I had to go with them. And then
I was going to say, was there a reservation on their end?
Yeah, there definitely was. They're like, Daddy, go with me. So then I ended up going with them. But they had a blast. And let me tell you, that place was packed. I mean, that place, there's so much to do, from the trampolines to the slides to obstacle courses. So we had a good time. We lasted about an hour, though.
Wow. Well, it sounds like it was a great time. And
wore Dad out.
Yes, got them.
And them, too.
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely. So, hey, you know what? Welcome back. It's been great to have you along today. And you'll be here tomorrow and all week as well.
Absolutely.
So tomorrow on Quad Cities Live, we're going to be learning the art of Pysanka, the Ukrainian egg decorating tradition. Easy for me to say, egg decorating tradition, and how you can take part in local workshops benefiting Ukrainian aid.
And the Antique Spectacular Vintage Market is returning to Rock Island. We'll preview the vendors, antiques, and vintage collectibles that you can shop at the QCCA Expo Center this weekend.
All right, looking forward to it, and thank you for watching QCL.
Sharon's next with your news at 4.